What? Did Mario strike a deal with the devil? Maybe there's a hidden demon somewhere in the Mario world.
Just Dance 3! Wie lange hat das Team was zusammengetragen, um diesen Bild zu erzählen?
But hey, that's just a theory. And that's a theory.
Sozialer Insock. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß.
One last thing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.
Hallo Leute, mein Name ist Sozialer Insock und ja, nach der Katastrophe, die der Puzzle-Trailer war, reagieren wir doch mal auf ein Video aus der Area, das ich geskippt habe. Es ist SG4 Theory. Ist Mario dead? Ja, ich habe mit purer Absicht heute dieses Video ausgewählt, als SG4 Video. Legen wir los. Der Teaser. Das war der Neben von Casio.
Man, Mario dies a lot in the Smg4 show, eh? I mean, it's to the point where they're full.
Ja, 100-mal dead. Ich erinnere mich an die Episode.
Yeah, after every death, Mario always comes back alive and memeing. Or is he? Let me ask you a question, folks. Have you ever considered that Mario might actually be dead? Well, he's not. He's like that. Totally alive, all good, no questions about it. Case closed. But wait a second.
Yeah.
What if there was more going on here than at first glance? Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive a little deeper. Hello, Internet. Welcome to SG4 Theory. A silly little idea where we discuss my silly little meme show. So let's get silly and talk about death. So what's the deal with this guy, huh?
Oh, man.
He sure does die a lot, both in this show and in Nintendo games. He dies in many, many different ways. Getting poked by Goombas, getting stabbed, getting sucked into black holes.
Naja, das ist nicht richtig so.
You get the idea. Yet, even after so many deaths, he always comes back. So what's the deal? Is he immune to dying? Is he some kind of weird psychopath who likes to die? Well, in the main games, he always screams like a maniac when dying.
YouTuber mode.
Considers death an afternoon stroll. But what about in SG4? Well, in Mario breaks the McDonald's ice cream machine. He holds his breath because he can't have ice cream. Dumb idiot. But this does prove that he can feel death and
Oh man,
experience
welche Episode war das
so it's not
nochmal?
like he's doing it because he enjoys it.
Eindeutig das
For the
letzte Mal
most
mit
part.
McDonalds,
But
das war
let's
die
get serious for a moment.
Du alles
This
für
does raise
Klicks.
some questions about Mario. How does he keep coming back? What's up with this one-up counter he always has? Is that his life force or is it souls that he consumes from other people?
Ich glaube, im SG4-Universum hat er unendlich.
Where does Mario go when he falls off the side of the world in Mario games? And
Ist
also
ja eine moddete
an abyss
Version.
filled with hundreds of Mario corpses. And also, why does Mario have nipples in Super Mario Odyssey, huh? A lot of strange occurrences happening, folks. And have you
Seriously?
considered... I go on like this for a while. Let's speed this up. In the SMG4 lore, which you should totally watch by the way, Mario's the avatar of our universe. No, not that avatar. Essentially, he's the anchor of this universe. Here's a little comparison for all you nerds out there. Ever seen a little movie called Deadpool and Wolverine? Well, they totally copied us. In that movie, if the anchor being dies, the universe dies. Which we did first, by the way, so stop copying us, Marvel. Sorry, I got off track for a second there. If Mario's been kicked in the bucket all this time, how come I'm still here? How come this world's still here? Is it a retcon? Is every episode a dream?
Das war ein Browser.
A dream?
Snowtrap.
Even real? Okay, existential crisis aside, this logic also raises another question.
Es ist ein
Did this
Programm.
exist before Mario was born, or has Mario been here since the beginning of time? Well, in the game Yoshi's Island, we see Baby Mario. Baby Mario has also appeared in SMG4 before, so we can rule out the possibility of Mario being some immortal god. Sorry, Mario. Now I know what you're thinking. If Mario isn't immortal, then how come the SMG4 episode Super Caveman Bros exists? Well, if you haven't seen
Die habe ich noch nicht reacted.
totally watch, by the way. Toad and I get sent way back before Mario was even born.
Die Folge habe ich noch nicht gesehen.
Not this. Cut. This is a prehistoric version of Mario, and the world's still intact. This means Mario is a part of a long heritage of fat red Italian plumbers that go wahoo! He's just like the Avatar. You might think this is a bit far-fetched. Well, need more evidence? Well, if you go to this exact coordinate on Google Maps, you can find Mario. Looks normal, right? Well, back in time.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
There! In 2009, it was a different Mario. So there are different Marios and different avatars. But wait, there's a problem here. In the SMG4 show, every time Mario dies, he comes back as the exact copy-pasted dumbass Mario. No differences in appearance or personality.
Der ist nicht Dr.
How is this
Ho.
possible? Are they clones? Is Mario coming back to life? Are we pulling an MCU and doing multiverse sh**? Well, let's explain.
Er ist modifiziert zum 100. Mal. Das ist die Lösung.
I know what you're thinking. One-ups? The double cherry
Immerhin waren die USBs dafür verantwortlich.
Wrong. You really think Nintendo, one of the most successful companies in the world, isn't doing some shady deals? Something dark is hidden under it all. But what? Did Mario strike a deal with the devil? Maybe there's a hidden demon somewhere in the Mario world.
Just Dance 3!
Okay, on the surface level, it doesn't seem like there's any demons in a series like Mario. Really, the only real mention of any form of god comes from the Mario RPG games. And even though we have some gods and
Ja, und das war ein Gast.
none of them would ever grant someone like Mario immortality. But we're on the right track. All these points connect to the actual answer. Religion. That's right. We're playing a bit of Super Mario religion here, folks. And today's lesson...
Ich bin nicht gläubig.
We all know Luigi. Sure, he's Mario's bro, but why does he spend his time sucking ghosts all day, huh? How is he able to defeat ghosts and ghouls while Mario falls victim? Okay, maybe that isn't too shocking, but this does lead to a shocking conclusion. Luigi is evil and working with the ghosts. Don't believe me? I have proof. Ever heard of these? These boards use demonic possession to talk to the
Wir
dead.
wissen
It may
die
seem unrelated,
Luigi-Story.
but I've asked a data analyst expert to give us the proper pronunciation of this word.
Ouija.
Ouija boards, ladies and gentlemen. These boards were named after Satan himself, Luigi. View for yourself this incriminating footage of Luigi getting possessed.
Die Lösung ist eigentlich ganz einfach. Durch die USB wurde die Welt modifiziert.
Think about it. Luigi's the shy, timid brother.
Und das ist der Grund, weshalb Mario nicht normal draufgehen kann.
Luigi is a demon. Then Mario has to be.
Jeder Charakter wurde modifiziert.
Okay, maybe he's not Jesus, but there is evidence to suggest a connection between Mario and Jesus. And that's
Der redet so viel dummen Kram.
And pause at this exact frame. You'll notice something or someone very suspicious in the background.
Er hat auch den TV geklaut vielleicht.
That is Jesus.
Warum ist da nur Stackable?
And this isn't the only time we see them together. In Mario Does Pranks, we see Mario talking to Jesus in the afterlife. Jesus rose from the dead, so maybe he taught Mario how to resurrect. Mario and Jesus do seem to get along pretty well. And for that matter, in the movie, we see Mario T-posing. And who also T-poses, huh? That's right, Jesus. And that's not all.
T-Posen ist im Universum problemlos einsetzbar.
Rises into the frame, just like Jesus rose from the dead.
Episoden.
Coincidence? Absolutely not. Mario is 100% connected to the Bible. And not just in the Smg4 universe, but in the games too. According to Revelations 1:16, and he, Jesus, had in his right hand 7 stars. Oh, I'm sorry, which game has 7 stars? That's right, Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. And that's not the only reference to the Bible. In Super Mario 64, we see Mario flying around what looks to be heaven. Mario also teams up with an angel in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But the most damning piece of evidence is this painting right here, The Last Supper. What you might not know is this painting is not completely finished, but now with modern technology, we can finally see Da Vinci's fully finished painting. Enhance! Again! They thought not while I'm on the case. With all of these indisputable facts, we can confirm without a doubt that Mario has the same resurrection powers as Jesus. But is it possible that there's more to this story? Let's take a look at some hard facts. We know Jesus was born on a farm. I don't know, I haven't read the book yet. But you know who else loves farms? Nintendo. This connection is too important to ignore. We call the September 13th Nintendo Direct from 2022. Gee, they show a lot of farming simulators around here. Coincidence? Of course not. It was all planned. All those memes and jokes about Nintendo loving farms, it was all orchestrated by Jesus and the Big N.
Wie lange hat das Team was zusammengetragen, um diesen Bild zu erzählen?
Wrong link. Aha, there! This signed document. This proves Nintendo and Jesus struck a deal, and this deal has been going on for decades.
Das ist MSS
that Nintendo and Jesus have done over the years. Bible Adventures on the NES, Super Noah's Ark 3D on the SNES, the Bible game on Game Boy Advance, Jesus appearing in Mario and Sonic, the Splatoon church game, the official epic rap battle between Mario and Jesus. I already know what you're about to say. Why would Nintendo go to such lengths to work with Jesus? Ladies and gentlemen, get your tinfoil hats. This partnership is only the beginning. It's time to dive deeper. Clearly, Nintendo's hiding something here. Something they don't want us to know about. And it all comes back to Mario. Nintendo wants us to think Mario's super awesome. Well, I'm not buying it. He's been arrested before in Super Mario Sunshine. But did you know this isn't the only time he's been arrested? He's also been arrested for trying to break into someone's house. But wait, there's more. He kills Yoshi, committed assault, tax fraud, participates in illegal gambling, stolen livers, pirated games, been on a hit and run, committed literal war crimes. Starting
Das
with
sind alles
how cool
Mods.
the sky is. Well, this is only the tip of the iceberg. These crimes extend outside of the games and Smg4. Check out this footage of Mario interacting with an innocent bystander.
Titanic Job.
love you, Sonic!
And how do you think Mario handled the situation? He beat the guy up. Simply awful. And what happens after that?
Oh
He
man,
gets
die
arrested
Szene
and
wurde
is
ja auch
shared on the
später
news.
The
eingespielt.
detainees include those dressed up as Minnie Mouse and even Super Mario.
And you might be asking why you've never seen such highly classified info. The same reason why Mario gets away with all of his crimes. Nintendo's legal team. A bunch of dumb guerrilla lawyers. In fact, that dummy created a wall to keep everything all kid-friendly so they wouldn't get in trouble. Those damn guerrilla lawyers. And believe it or not, that's not even Nintendo's most elite force. But they only called in for things like piracy. That's right, the infamous Nintendo ninjas. They're not a myth, and they're no joke. Look at this very real security camera footage of Nintendo ninjas jumping upon a Nintendo fan. And let's not forget that Nintendo ninjas destroyed my computer. Those apps destroyed my property. All I did was pirate a couple of games. All these years, we've been spoon-fed lies about Nintendo being this happy company that is for kids, when in reality, they're the shadiest of them all, and they'll do anything to cover up their crimes.
Or Mario's gonna do something very illegal.
Alright.
Ich glaube, das Egalste, was sie gerade tun, ist, dass sie uns das Besitzen der Games wegnehmen.
Luigi is Satan. They made a business partnership with Jesus. They have 1 million Saul Goodmans and an army of ninjas, and Mario keeps committing crimes time and time again with no repercussions. What does it all mean? What is this leading up to? I'll tell you.
Dass du eine Menge Müll redest.
What I'm telling you is top secret, and I'm not just being overly dramatic, but I've uncovered the biggest scam in human history.
Ein Duft so nice wie
Warum kommt jetzt eine Werbung?
Nintendo is actually a cult. And you are all falling into that trap. Look at this follower shadowing the gospel of Mario. And that's not all. It's spreading into media. Video games, movies, TV shows, toys, even cereal. All of these are intentionally designed around making you feel nostalgic, so you'll love Mario too! Look at how excited Nintendo followers are getting over a skeleton, the symbol of death! It's the sign of the end times. You might be asking, how can Nintendo get away with all of this? 2 words.
Das ist natürlich jetzt die Vor, das
In
ist
an
halt
interview, Papa John
so
said the
schräg schon,
following.
dass er wieder gut ist.
The day of reckoning will come.
But what does this mean? What does this have to do with Nintendo and Jesus? I'll tell you. Papa John's is a promoter of Nintendo products. They're in on it. And even before then, there was this. They were giving away Nintendo Wii's to customers. They were spreading the gospel of Nintendo the entire time. Which means,
Enhance. Enhance.
just as I thought, this was a 3-way partnership. And think about it. In the Smg4
Ich
episode,
kann nicht
Mario
mehr.
runs out of toilet paper. Papa John reveals his true form. Satan. Oh, what's that? We already
Ach,
confirmed
das war der
Origins
Typ
is Satan?
in der
Well, you're right.
Toilettenpapierfolge.
I can only do one thing. Don't you see? Papa John was really Papa Luigi this entire time. It's all connected. Papa John sold his soul to Nintendo, and they merged. Now they're helping promote Nintendo. Their end goal, to rule the world. Don't you see? The day of reckoning has come. Mario's already taken to the streets, causing chaos and starting rallies left and right. He's converting innocent bystanders over to his side. Not even pets are safe. Look at this footage of followers gathering for their beloved idol they love so much. Oh my god, America's already fallen, and it's not stopping there. No, Nintendo has
man.
their sights set on something much bigger. They're taking over the biggest event in the world, the Olympics! Listen to that crowd, how those followers cheer for the almighty Mario to return to them. Now with all these indisputable facts, one final question remains. Is Mario dead? No, really, is he dead? I'm asking you. I kind of lost track where I was going with all of this. Is he dead? Am I dead? Let me check my pulse. Yeah, that's right. I'm dead.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's Jesus!
I heard you were talking shit about me.
Oh man. I thought I was really onto something with that. But hey, that's just a theory. And that's a Smg4 theory!
Oh. das war natürlich alles Müll, was er ja geredet hat. Die einzig logische Erklärung ist, ja, es ist eine moddete Kopie von Mario 64. Und wenn ihr das wissen, die USBs. Und damit bedanke ich mich fürs Zusehen, bleibt sozial, lasst ein Abo da und bye!